Let's get it. Episode 1, the rebirth. Rebirth of what? Let's get into it. Before we get into it, though, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Captain Gadalhar. To my right, I got Officer Thabawan, Officer Thawagabar, and many brothers in the room that will talk at any time. All right, let's get it, though, right? So we was talking about off camera before we got on to this. I want to hop in right into, of course, you see our page. Follow us. Wait, before we even get into, can you follow us on what Hollywood Israelites? That's our YouTube page, right?
Right.
Southern California.
Facebook.
On Facebook. Wait, ISUPK Southern California? ISUPK Southern California on Facebook. Hollywood Israelites on TikTok. What else we on Instagram? Hollywood Israelites on Instagram. You understand? Follow us on all those pages.
Yep.
Go ahead. Okay, if you type in Hollywood Israelites, it'll pop up as on Facebook, and you can see all our content on there and all that. All right. Shout out Denny's. I think that's Kashar one. Shout out. I think that's Kashar one's alias. I don't know if that's you, Kashar one. I'm just gonna say it. But all right. So the topic was off camera was what the teacher in I don't know what state he was in, but he was getting his hair braided. Right. He was getting his hair braided, or they was undoing his braids.
Right.
Little girls. I would say the girls are about what, 13, 14 years old? Middle school. And he's a grown man teacher, right? The question was, should he got fired from his job? I don't know. Did he get fired?
I believe
That's what I heard. Yes,
Okay,
he did get fired.
So
He did
I
get
mean, so
fired.
we can fact check it. So let's say he got fired.
If somebody could fact check that, I also heard that he made a video crying, reading text messages from some of the students, letters,
Yeah,
letters
emails.
from some of the
So
students.
okay, off camera though, you say you don't think he should have got fired. I want to explain, because I think everybody else is like, yeah, he should have got fired.
I don't know. I haven't really heard that, but I don't think he should have got fired. But I think he should have got reprimanded. I think he should have got. He needs a lesson in professionalism and how to be professional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The one thing that like, you know, I don't advocate for nobody losing their jobs, blacks and Hispanics, but you got to learn your lesson. You got to learn what the hell is, you know, what you can do, what's appropriate, what's professional.
Yeah.
You got to do that. You got to learn that. So I feel like he got fired. It's cool, but I don't think that means that nobody else will hire him. But I'm sure he learned his goddamn lesson, though.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
They did it. Okay, this would be his. I seen there was a video that he had 2 years ago on TikTok with his shirt off. Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. He had his shirt off, and it was about this girl that goes to school. That was one of his students that said she likes emo boys. So he drew himself as an emo anime character with his shirt off. So that, you know, if you draw yourself as an emo character, you make your hair like those Asians have hair.
Yeah. Like
Covering one
anime.
side of your face.
Yeah, covering your face.
So he did that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it was a correlation, but they were saying he got reprimanded for that 2 years ago.
And then
So he's just more than one offense.
Yeah. I see now. As stuff is coming out, I even heard it's a video. I didn't see it, but I seen a screenshot of the girls painting his nails.
Right.
So
But
that shit, like, that shit is crazy, because this is the thing, like, and I said this on Black Authentic Truth. It's like this society loves for a man to be effeminate.
Shameless plug.
They love for a man to be effeminate, emasculated, and they hate a masculine brother.
Yeah.
They don't. It's a problem when you masculine. When you say, no, I'm not going to allow my daughters to dress like that. I'm not going to allow no grown man to play, for my daughters to play in a grown man's hair.
I feel it.
You know what I mean? And I also would have said this. I look at it like this, because when I first heard it, I said, hell no. If a teacher asks me, a male teacher comes and asks me, first of all, why you even ask me some shit like that? Mm-hmm. You come and ask me, hey, you know, when it's downtime in the class, you know, I have a little thing where I let the girls, you know, take my braids down. Would you consent to that? I'll be like, hell fucking no.
Right.
Why are you even comfortable even asking me that? But this is the society we live in. You know what I'm saying?
So now, when he read the letter from his students, so the students, they didn't say Mr. So-and-so. They said, hey, bestie. That's what they said.
If I
Good
could,
night.
but how did they send him those messages?
emails. Right, exactly. You
Was
understand.
it email,
But
text?
teachers' emails can be public though, because they can just go in there.
And they even have a chat
Yeah.
with your kids where, you message and everything is
But
public.
why is there no boundary? You feel me?
Yeah.
Why, like I remember I had teachers that would be like when someone would like I had a kid in the class that said something like, "Hey, Mister," they try to call him by their first name and they would like check him like, I'm Mister Whoopty Whoop.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Show me
this.
that respect.
Yeah, give me that respect.
Yeah.
You got there. You ain't friends.
Yeah.
Like I know like you lack some self awareness. You
Right.
feel me? Like
Right.
that's one thing that I guess I can't be taught to some people is awareness. He was like, I got 5 little sisters. Okay, them ain't your little sisters.
Them ain't your little sisters.
You know what I'm saying?
And just to piggyback on that, them ain't your little sisters. And how I said as a father, as a black father, nigga, my girls can't play in the president's here.
Right.
They can't play in no grown ass
Nobody.
man's here.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? So as a father, like these are not your little sisters.
Like-
You know what I'm saying? And this is not a situation like what child is calling a grown man bestie?
That's what I'm
like
saying.
best friend.
I feel like that's very inappropriate. I'm not
Yeah.
friends with no kids.
Yeah, I don't need to be.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll give kids constructive criticism. I instruct you. I'll teach. I can teach you
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But I'm not trying to be your bestie.
Hell no.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what. And just to go more into it, I guarantee you, none of these girls got a father in the house.
I mean, even if they do, he's not keeping a close eye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Because
not,
I heard something about him saying that a mother signed off on it, or
a mother's will.
a mother's will. Yeah, they think
there's
it's
no
cute.
problem. Come on.
They think it's cute.
until he having sex with her.
Shadow Rock was he wants. Oh, it was something where they found his body, like they found his body in the woods or some shit. Something happened. Something happened. Yeah. I remember the story you're talking
Shout
about.
out Real Jake.
Something recently happened in Louisiana where there was a Edomite and she was a female and pushed the brother in the water knowing he couldn't
Oh yeah.
fight for his life.
Yeah. That brother just grad. He got a master's in. He's in college. But right. We getting back to this, like with this thing, like I was gonna say how we were saying, like the mother signed off on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that's cute.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, like I bet his students love him. Like they love for a black man to be effeminate.
Right.
So they like, oh, I bet everybody on the camp. But that's the problem with a lot of black teachers. They try to be so damn cool that they end up crossing the line. I know y'all heard all the stories with the teachers that's sleeping with students.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
just saying, those are called predators. Like cats like that.
Con.
They're predators. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
gave me that vibe.
yeah.
That vibe, yeah.
He gave me the type that is looking for those children to trust him, and then that's what predators do, though.
Yes.
Right.
Crazy.
Bestie.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Nah. I ain't with that. It's like
Hell no. Nah, bro. Like that's a
And
character.
then when you look at it from this perspective, because there's a lot of our people that is destroyed, so they're like, oh, they don't see nothing wrong with it. They like, why y'all like teachers allow kids to play with them and all that all the time? But this is the thing, like there's a line that can be crossed. Like I understand a black teacher trying to connect with the students and trying to do things that's fun and interesting and engage with the students, but that's just over the top. When you braiding somebody here, you're in their personal space.
Yeah.
You get your hair braided, everybody in here done got their hair braided.
Yeah, I used to.
And so
No, you trying to say you get your hair braided.
yeah.
This audience is like, where?
Where, yeah. They don't know the cap that I knew. You know what I'm saying? With the shit, with the wavy shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But you getting your hair braided, you're in close proximity, you're in somebody's space.
Yeah.
And it's not like a teacher bending over your shoulder and showing you how to do an equation. It's like a prolonged thing.
Yeah.
It takes time to get your hair braided or get took down. So like, I've only got my hair braided by my ribs, so it's always like sitting between her legs, or I'm in a chair and she's right behind me, like touching me, my neck, right?
Yeah.
So that can't be okay with a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel
Yeah, like
about
if it's
it.
not your rib, you got to sit up in a chair. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be totally appropriate. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's the official stance in the school. You sit in a chair, sister braid your hair, whoop de whoop. That's it. You know what I mean?
You remember that one skit where, to the max?
Yeah.
Remember when he just got out of jail?
Yeah.
And he was like,
Straight here.
fresh braid.
Fresh break. Yeah.
Crazy.
So you didn't stop at nobody. You didn't get no. It's like nah.
Like, what you mean? Yeah, that's
Like,
different.
who braided your hair?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah, because they knew, nigga, homie. That's weird, homie.
Weird.
So like,
Yeah.
imagine now you can do that with the kids. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. A kid shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
And I just
And-
look at that situation like that.
And just think about what I'm saying. Like, hey, Mr. So and So. We have a little downtime at the end of classes, and I was, I always do this thing when I bond with the kids. They take my hair down. You mind if your daughters, partake and take my hair down? Like, what the nigga? Like, think about that. Like that. Like, but I'm just giving you the scenario. But no one would ever ask you that as a father.
Right.
But I'm sure he didn't seek out the father and try to ask. But they're comfortable. They're comfortable with that. They're comfortable trying to do that. Like, because people are saying, "Oh yeah, he talked to the mothers," and like, come on, man.
Right.
It looks cute to y'all. It looks cute. It looks like, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. He's such a lovable teacher. He's teacher of the year.
Yeah.
He's teacher of the
Damn
year.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
He's
messing
in touch with his feminine side.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right, switching gears. Let me ask y'all something,
Yeah.
right? So like last week they was talking about that Kendrick Lamar shit, right?
Yeah.
It was like Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef and all that. I remember we made a skit, and our skit, the premise of our skit, a lot of the times we do a skit, and people might think we be trying to be funny. We are trying to be funny, but there's always something that's
method in it.
really being said in the skit. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And the thing that we was trying to push last week, we try to put in our skit is how bad we be arguing about nonsense sometimes. And I know, like, I be getting involved in that shit because I'm a Judite and I get competitive with arguments and shit like that, right? So, what do you think when you be seeing, like, brothers be on Facebook, right? And brothers go get on that, they go battle about Drake and Kendrick. It's barbershop talk, right?
Right.
LeBron all the time, Bacardi LeBron troll.
Yeah.
Whatever. You feel me? Like, do you think any of it ever gets a little out of hand?
I don't think it gets out of hand. Like, okay, y'all doing too much. I think it just gets out of hand in the sense that it's never ending.
It's never.
It can keep going on into the damn horizon
didn't wanna talk
till the
about it,
sun
but
burn out. You know?
If I could,
Good.
I was having a conversation with my main man Malakwaf. Right, he laughed at this,
Yeah.
and we was talking about. I forget how I was talking about. I was talking about Kobe. I'm like, bro, Kobe Bryant, go. Like, that's why I think it's the greatest ever.
Yeah.
And he would start going into stats and
Facts.
LeBron James did. I said, listen,
It's your opinion.
I don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant is that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But but not to cut you off, but like just to make this point real quick, that's your opinion, and we should respect that.
And that's the
Yeah.
ultimate point that I was making.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
if we go all day about Kendrick and Drake, all day about Drake one, but we could go all day about Jordan and LeBron. But like at the end of the day, like it's just your opinion.
Right, like
Yeah.
I'm a LeBron fan, right? I like LeBron. People be like, oh, MJ is better than LeBron, and I get into the argument, but I'm honestly arguing blindly because I didn't watch Jordan play.
Right.
You feel me? I watched
Yeah.
LeBron play.
Yeah,
I watched Kobe
yeah.
play. Like Kobe,
Yeah.
Kobe was my favorite player, and then
Yeah.
LeBron became my favorite player.
Right.
Because I've never seen Jordan play.
Right.
Like Shaq wasn't my favorite player. I seen Shaq play, but he was never
Yeah.
my favorite player. It was always
Yeah.
Kobe, and then it was Bron. That's it.
Usually it's always a guard and a forward, a power forward or guard that's like the most popular
Yeah.
players. You know what I'm saying?
But I be thinking though, like I was going back to the point. I be thinking like, I know like, oh yeah, this is getting out of hand. It's getting like,
Yeah.
it's getting cardinal, or it's getting like this. We putting
Yeah.
too much time into it.
Yeah. I've never seen anybody like really get into it over something like that.
They be getting into it.
I mean like where it's like physical.
Oh no.
No, I'm saying like when you take it too far, like I've seen Edomites actually. You've seen the videos at games; they go hard for their teams,
for
right?
sure.
But when it comes to that, it's kind of like, brother, like you said, I can see people spending too much time on it.
I be seeing it getting a little unbrotherly sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets a little unbrotherly to the point where you like this person more than you like me.
What? Damn.
Okay, what would be
Yeah.
that line? It's like
What, if you could give an example.
you talking about you saying something personal about the person now. Like you don't know what you're talking about.
The brother said there's a slight echo.
Is it echo?
Shalom.
Let me see.
I don't know if it's
It's an echo. It's probably somebody's I don't know what it is. We in the room. How's it echo?
My phone.
Try.
If somebody could have fact checked that,
Let me see.
I also heard like he
That might. Oh, I hear it.
here. Yeah.
What is it? Is somebody on? Nobody's on. No. I don't know.
Maybe the mic's picking up the other mics.
Oh,
Think so?
okay. Let me back this up.
No, let me see.
But go ahead, Thawon. Thawon, you want to say something?
Shit, I
No,
was
you
gonna
were
say.
talking about the does it get out of hand? What do y'all think though? Like, does it
Yeah.
get out of hand?
Yeah, I definitely think that things can get out of hand. I think the most what I see the most is people just spend a lot of time on it, going back and forth, and everybody wants to be right about their goal, like their goal. Look, and like what we were saying is like when it comes to your opinion, that's your opinion. Me personally, I don't get into this. Okay, I know that's important. I know stats are important.
Yeah.
But I just look at how a nigga play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so Kobe's my goal. I had to say
I'm gonna
that.
say this though. I'm
What?
gonna say this in an argument. Niggas
What?
gonna be like, he gonna say, hey, LeBron is trash. This is the goal. I'm like, I respectfully disagree, but I respect your opinion. So when I say that,
Yeah, that's going. Yeah. I respectfully
I
disagree.
respectfully disagree, but I respect your opinion,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna leave it at that.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
But you got brothers, and this how you know sometimes it go too far. But you got brothers that want to argue with you. You'll say something like that, and then you would like no, but you like they try to
Yeah.
get you back in the game.
Yeah.
Consider the thing, I think like maybe you're taking it too far.
Yeah, niggas want to argue so bad. I'm one of them for sure. Talk about Kendrick and Drake no more, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm
Yeah.
annoyed at myself. So I'm gonna just respect people's opinions.
Speaking of Kendrick and Jake, what y'all think about the thing with the sister from Princeton and with Vlad?
That's excellent. I always dislike Vlad.
Yeah.
Like when he be talking and he's always trying to school somebody black about what his opinion is on certain things.
Yeah.
Trying to like kind of tell them what they're saying is bullshit and what he's saying is real shit. When he is a nasty, like, well, he's like Russian Jew.
He
Russian
Amalek.
Jew, like, and he loves black women. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's
And
a
he
tough.
thinks
That's rough.
And he thinks he's like in, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He think he has a black voice. Damn.
Yeah. He does.
feel me?
And like when it came to that situation, this is how I looked at the situation.
Him
Now I
and
know
Adam 22.
I know, yeah. I know Captain Tazarek went into it with Wack and everything about that. But my thing is this, like that whole situation with the sister, right?
Yeah.
He talks about, I think because Vlad is a DJ, he said, I think that like that song, they could have did a better mix on it.
Yeah.
and she said, "This is black business. Stay out of it." Right?
She did say that.
But my thing is, it's hip hop. It's rap.
hip-hop.
It's a
It's
battle.
hip-hop.
Like everybody has an opinion on the music that we promote, that we
Mm-hmm.
do. Like the whole world has an opinion. This was not a situation where it was like, oh, George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, like some stuff where you can tell, some like, nigga, this is black stuff. Nigga,
Yeah.
stay up out of it.
Right.
This is a
hip-hop.
rap battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what he said afterward and how he tried to threaten her job and all of that, he used his whiteness. He weaponized his race card, his whiteness,
He for sure
his
did.
white privilege.
He for sure. He activated it.
He activated his he activated that card. You know what I
feel
mean?
me? Because he can.
And so my thing is like, black people tired of him now. What about all these years that black people have been calling him culture vultures?
He been there.
It's like a culture vulture. Like, come on, like if we really want to shut him down, we can shut Vlad down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the way we can shut him down is by it might sound kind of radical, but stop supporting the niggas that sit down and have an interview with him.
That
Because you know he got some regulars.
Yeah.
He got some regulars, and some of these regulars is niggas in the hood love, like Bootsy.
Trey
Like
D.
Trey D. He got some regulars. I think that one, what's that comedian name?
TK Kirkland.
No, not him. Yeah, he is one of he's a regular.
Yeah, yeah.
But who's the other one? That,
Spears?
no, the one that
Aaron
does
Spears,
the impressions. That checked him.
Spears.
No, not Ari
Oh,
Spears.
that checked him.
He's the African.
Oh, Godfrey.
Godfrey. Yeah, he
Yeah,
checked him one time.
Yeah.
He checked
He
him.
did. I seen that.
But like you say,
he did it correctly too. Like he didn't like get at him, but he did correct him and check him.
yeah, but there are some artists that said they ain't going back on Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our people could take that energy and give it to some up and coming brothers that's doing podcasting and give them an interview.
For sure.
And blow up their platform.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? They giving it to them, and he's supposed to be a so-called Jew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That he pushed that line, because I remember he was pushing the line. He didn't like Kyrie's stance.
Nah, he showed
He didn't
it.
like Kanye West's stance
Right.
on "We the Real Jews," and I was like, this nigga.
Watch it, I ain't gonna do
No,
this.
no, you okay? Go ahead.
But I think that's more of a reason why she was valid in saying what she said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like, stay out of this.
Yeah.
We know how you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how to dialogue with us.
Yeah.
Be one with us.
Right.
Right.
Stay out of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That song was fire. It was mixed good.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Nobody like it's a detail that nobody is thinking about. Nobody's thinking about the mix.
Yeah.
Niggas is thinking about what niggas said, what Kendrick said, what Drake said, back and forth. Nobody, like, I see your point.
Everybody
Nobody,
thought it was fire.
nobody is thinking
We know
about.
how Vlad get down.
Yeah.
Like, we know how Vlad, what he does, and
Yeah.
he tries to get people to incriminate. Like, we all know that. about
Yeah.
Vlad. So I think what she was saying was like basically like what she said. Basically, shut
Yeah,
the fuck up.
yeah.
Like, go on.
Yeah.
We don't need your input on this matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, sisters is not, they can be a little emotional, so they like. She snapped on them. She
did.
snapped on them. Like,
She did.
you know what I'm saying?
What's the time check?
What's time check?
All right, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm with her for sure, and like I said, like every time I listen to Vlad, I be like, damn man, like be quiet. I hate a person who think they just think they like what is that word when you think you smarter than everybody? That's narcissist. That's narcissist, right?
No.
It's like a pompous asshole, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a cat like that, because he always be doing it. And you know, shit. I know. I be like, shut up. That's not true.
And he got the platform. Like, I know for a fact he be paying them to sit
He got
down.
the bread, though.
He got the bread, but he got the platform from us.
Yeah.
Like, from us coming and sitting down and having interviews. And I'm like, if we want to get rid of Vlad, we just gotta go. Our people gotta go sit down with our people and give them the platform, because all of that energy he got will shift. I know there's a lot of platforms out there, but shit, hell, come to One West.
Who's the black?
Come to
Who's the coldest black? Who got the coldest black podcast?
Say cheese right now to me.
Say cheese.
Say Cheese is
he
like
black?
it. Yeah, Say Cheese is black, but he's like, you don't even know what the brother looked like.
Yeah,
but
I don't even know what he look like.
but he's like the other one from what is it? The comedy one. it's like No Comedy, or it's a channel where they interview a lot. No, the channel says like No Comedy, and they usually talk with comedians, but Say Cheese is one of them. Is that the one that Charleston White be sitting down at all the time? Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many podcasts that our people in that world can go and sit down and give that solid exclusive interview to, and not Vlad TV. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know why our people think that he got some kind
It's
of.
a platform. That's it.
It's just a platform. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That like, I'm gonna be at Vlad
But in
TV,
the bag though.
huh?
In the bag.
Right.
Like, but these cats be needing the bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he comes hit you off like, I don't know what he pays.
I'm gonna give you 5,000
yeah,
for an interview.
5,000, like 10,000
Yeah.
for an interview.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna hell yeah.
I'm
we'll
there.
grab that. I got
I'm
a
there.
story. You feel
I'm
me?
there.
So like I get it. You know what
And
I mean?
I feel
I don't
also
blame them, though.
I feel also some of our people are so desperate that they'll sit down for free
Yeah,
because they thinking about the attention and the
depends on who
exposure
it
is
depends
going to
on
bring
who
them.
needs who more. You know?
Yeah.
Like, do I need this exposure, or does he need he needs this bag so he can get my story because his numbers go up? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's an investment for him.
Right, that's all it is for
he
him.
He gonna double triple that.
Because you know what he do with them interviews.
Yeah.
He
Clips
chop them.
Yeah.
He chop
Uses
them.
that app?
Yeah.
What is it called?
What is it? Opus.
Opus. He
Opus.
uses
He use that
Opus.
app.
Knock
Give
the hell out of
give
them.
you some clips. Give you a food. He give
Smart as
give
hell.
you a taste of what's to come, and then all of a sudden he dropped the whole
Right.
interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you done seen all the clips.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is brilliant to me.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
ain't mad at that.
No,
I ain't mad at business. Good business.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Since it's called the Rebirth, man, I wanna kind of talk about the skits and stuff. What y'all think about the skits though, man? Like, tell me, man.
Man, the skits has been fire, man.
The skits been funny. I like doing them.
They've been funny. They've been fire.
Yeah.
And we be having little messages in them.
That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
The messages in them. Like, people be asking, like, where y'all get that? Like, where you get the idea from, right? And I always be like, it is collective to me. Like,
It
know,
was.
we always say it, and then we always add to it. Like, we always add to it. But then the thing is, my thing is, I like to do stuff based on my experience in the truth, and I know people's experience in the truth. Y'all's experience in the truth.
Yeah.
Like that is the premise of all the ideas that come up when we do the skits. It's so funny because that's why everyone can relate to them, because everyone's been through them. Yeah, it's relatable.
Yeah, it's relatable.
It's relatable.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's our culture too, like our culture.
And like that last skit, like I had so many people tell me, like, man, that was funny as hell, and I didn't know where it was going until the dream scene. Like, hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, who did that? I was like, it was kind of like all of us, like one brother got an idea, and then as we go, everybody add different ideas into it. So it's like a collective brainstorming thing. As we're doing it, like it's like a freestyle.
No, it is.
Because we're making the skit. We have an idea, but we're just adding as we go.
Yes.
And it just comes out
Literally
like
on the last
gold.
skit, everybody said something. This is what we do. Said something. Hey, we should do this. We should
Yeah.
do this. Hey, do this. Do this. Like, it was funny. Like,
Yeah.
it's be funny to me. Like, I remember, like, I've been wanting to do like content for a while, but I was like, I want to do skits, but I didn't want to do skits at the same time.
Yeah.
On some like like, how does that gonna be? How's it gonna look?
Like, you don't want to be known as for that?
No, well, not really necessarily. No, just like, how's it gonna look?
Yeah.
Like, how is the people gonna view it?
View it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I seen the skit that inspired me to want to get on it though is the bars.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
This skit
For what was it, a Passover one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one was
It
nice.
wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny.
But it was.
But it's real acting
Yeah,
though.
it was real acting.
It was real acting though.
Yeah, the angles.
Yeah.
The seriousness, because it was
Yeah.
long, and it was perfect. I was like, damn, that shit was good as hell.
Yeah.
Of course, I liked what you laughing at? What you laughing? What you
Yeah.
laughing at, brother? Just say like I don't take shit back. Like,
Yeah.
Say what you gonna say.
I just thought that was crazy. Pause. Like,
What did I say?
here we go.
What did I
That's
say?
crazy.
D? Did I say D?
You said some crazy shit.
Just say what I said.
Just go, Cap, go. Just go.
Of course, I like
Fuck it.
Delaware skits too.
Delaware skits was
And then I think some other city did skits, but like the skits was coming like going crazy. So this nigga is so dope. This nigga. It's crazy. But all the skits was going crazy. So
Right.
Damn, we gotta get on shit. But like the bars though.
Yeah.
DA's made me want to be on. All right, let's go.
Yeah, that's solid. That was solid.
Push it. Let's do a skit. And then we did the offended one.
Offended?
Oh yeah.
First skit coming out. Like,
We y'all was trying to go
the
out.
Wash one was, but then we were just like
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
Hey, the wash one was good
Those
too
are
though.
reenactment stuff.
Yeah. Those, it's parodies or
Parodies.
Yeah, parodies.
You was putting your own spin on it, but then y'all start going into coming up with your own fresh ideas. So I think that's interesting as well.
Yeah,
We got some reenactments too. Some more coming
The
up.
offended one was the one that kind of set it off. Though.
That offended one was cool.
Yeah, the offended one
That one was original.
yeah.
And then Karatazar told me brothers came up
like he was really
he was really that brother.
And that's another thing. Okay, so when I was at
That's the acting though.
when I was at Passover, brother said, "Oh man, y'all like the club camp." I said, "Club camp?" What you mean by that? And I was like, "What you mean by that?" He's like, "Man, y'all always going out. Y'all always clubbing, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, but what you mean?"
Right.
What do you mean camp? Like club camp?
Yeah.
And then brother was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, and then someone else said it to me too.
Club camp is crazy.
I was like, club going out, like. I don't know if this is a good rip or a bad rip. Right?
Right.
But they wasn't saying it with malice. They just saying it. But I'm looking at it like I heard it one too many times. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right.
All right, we go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We pop out. You know what I mean? But the main thing I was trying to tell them, I say like, we be together though.
But that's the chemistry that comes out in them skits though.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
we hang out a lot. Like the I
Yeah.
we always hang out. It's like it's like a mandatory. It's like. We don't do it mandatory, but we make it mandatory. Like, in a way, like it's cool. We together, and we together for like 6-7 hours. So either when we start at the school and then we go out and shit, and how that goes, you know. But it does build chemistry though.
Yeah, but the skits has been crazy, and I was at the Slave. I was listening to was it the radio show? Yeah. I was listening to it the day after. So I was just like, damn, they shot it Alatazar out.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
General Muhammad was like, you need to send this brother to acting school.
That's why I put
this brother got charisma when he walk in the room.
That's why I put in the group chat. I was like, Alatazar somewhere reading this with a big ass grin on his face.
For real. Come on, sir.
Yeah, like, you know that smile he got, like.
Right. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
but I be when I was so. This is another thing I want to ask though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we go out too much?
I don't think so.
Do we go out? Is there too much though?
I don't think so.
Them niggas need to come back in here because they be out with me.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think we go out too much, and I don't think it's too much. You know what I'm saying?
You said what? Say it again.
I don't think it's too much of going out with the Akim, you know.
I think to me it's been our culture.
Yeah,
it's been what we do
basically.
Basically, huh?
And I think that what it's showing me is that a lot of people don't go out.
Yeah, they don't be popping out.
You know what I'm saying? Like popping out like as much. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they don't.
I'll say
you know what I'm saying?
I'll say it's damn near fishing. Because we always run into people,
man.
Because we don't go, you be UPK'd out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people will be always, what are you guys about? And it's led to people coming to class.
For sure.
That's for sure.
And low key locking the city down. Because everywhere we go, we be known now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, we going over there. We know, I know, like, these promoters over here. I know these waitresses over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all Israelites?
Like, oh, shit, Dukes is UPK bar.
Yeah, they know. They know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I walk into Dukes. Literally, I take a step in there and a shot given to me already.
Damn.
They know what I'm drinking. Here you go. Huh?
That's crazy.
I don't like standing in line because they know who we are. They'll come up to us like, "What y'all drinking?" Okay.
Right.
Boom. We take care of all that. So everyone has to go to the bar. We just be over there chilling. Waitress comes up, take our drink, bring our drink.
That's what's up.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it's supposed to be.
It do. And then people be like, who the fuck is he? niggas. Like, you know, if they don't
Yeah, if they don't be,
So they watching, looking at us, and we be like 8 deep, 9 deep, 10 deep sometimes. So it'd be like it is like that though. We do be fishing when we pop out all the time for sure. And you just like it's a small city too. So like it's like
Yeah.
sometimes we feel like a big fish in a small pond. We gotta get more out there. San Diego, LA, you feel me?
Right.
So
I'm with that.
yeah, the wall. That's bad potting.
I mean, no, this is real potting.
No,
This is
on
real.
your phone is bad potting.
This is real. This is real. You know, niggas be like, man, let me see who hit me up. What you doing right now? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. What else was what else? I don't remember what else we was gonna talk about, but we did.
I mean, we didn't really get a chance to talk about Passover because what was Passover 3 weeks ago?
Passover was like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks?
Yeah, that shit feel like
Man,
long
it seemed like a
year.
long. Yeah, I know, huh? Because you like you taking a breath, like deep breath. You exhaling like, this
I
shit
asked
is.
them, do we go out too much?
Which I said,
They said nah.
not enough.
He said, not enough is crazy.
This come from
Once a week?
once every other week sometimes.
Shit. Is it once every other? Hell nah. Me and Nas like out every week for sure.
At least once.
At least once. Fridays, Saturdays. Yeah, I know. That's
I would
crazy.
imagine so. What does scripture say? Psalms 133. How pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity.
Right.
Yeah.
Brothers don't go out and be ignorant. Brothers go out and watch
Have a
the
good
game,
time.
have some drink.
Kinda.
I'll never tell.
That's crazy. That's funny as fuck.
Jokes. Nah. Like Passover, like I'll get into Passover because we didn't. Of course, it's called the Rebirth. We started, but I did want to talk about Passover. I was talking to Captain Ward earlier today. We was getting food and shit, and he was talking. He was like, man, did you feel like Satan was attacking us like that at that Passover? I was like, so you might be privy to things I'm not privy to. You in the Passover department, you know?
Right.
One knows. So I'm like, he's like, well, I'm just talking about the venue change at the last minute, and then the blackout, and then so much other things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said the blackout. Okay, the blackout would have been crazy if I had my kids.
Right.
You feel me? I was a brother, so it was like nothing. You know?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't a big thing. We got dressed, we left, and went to the black party. You know,
Yeah.
but I know people was at the hotel and stuff.
There was some people that missed the black party because of that blackout.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I didn't even know, right? We cut out the back and left. So they was talking about the venue change. And I was like, I said, it was an hour and a half away. I said, wherever the Passover was going to be, was going to go. It don't matter, right? And I said, but you talking to me, though. Like, I roll with the punches.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. Like, he's like, so what happened to you? I was like, yeah, my flight got delayed on the way there, and my flight got delayed on the way back. I had to buy a ticket because I had to make my slavery. I took off Monday, but they tried to delay my flight to Tuesday. I had to buy a ticket for Tuesday, I think, Tuesday morning to be on time to work straight to San Diego.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I was like, that was crazy. They delayed me like hours, and then they delayed me a whole day.
Yeah.
So that was rough. But to me, I'm just thinking about it like, I said, ain't that how everything goes though?
All the time.
Every-
Every Passover, it's like that.
Not even Passover, just every time, even if you have to travel, it's always gonna be like a bumpy road. I feel like it's strange when everything's smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's always gonna be like some shit that pops up, and you just transition and roll with it and do what has to be done. But I feel like when things be smooth is when it's really strange. I'm like, everything went perfect. That's weird.
Yeah.
That never happens.
It never happens.
You know what I'm saying? But did you feel like there was an attack at Passover? Like,
Oh, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, like that right there, that was crazy. Because my family is large, so I'm getting an Airbnb all the time. And I heard about the lights being turned off. I'm like, damn. And then they told me that the surrounding area, the lights wasn't off. And I think it was Shabal that called. They told Shabal that the people at the hotel told Shabal that it was a power outage, but then he called the actual company and it's the other nothing. There was no power outage.
What time check?
There was no power outage, right? When he found out, like, so this thing was calculated, and it was the devil, man. Like, it was calculated.
You think it was a devil? Like, for sure it's a devil. Or you,
I mean, a white man.
Or do you think it's our enemies too? Like our other enemies? Like
I
the
mean-
purple pigs.
I mean, I've heard about them trying to shut. I remember they tried to shut in Texas. They tried to shut the Passover down, right? So I know they're capable of that type of covert CIA, FBI type
They
of
flag our videos too.
trash. Oh,
If I may, I think that Satan did attack us, right? But General Haas always goes into how he's going to do that. For me personally, the blackout, flight problems, things of that nature. Yeah, Satan could be messing with brothers and sisters in the school and attacking the brothers and sisters in the school. But the fact that brothers and sisters persevered anyway, that just shows me that the Lord is with the school.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And then even that thing, like when we're driving to the Passover and it's a damn thunderstorm and it's coming down, it's coming down hard than a motherfucker. And I'm like, damn.
It was raining. Cross out. You was right with me, right?
You got there
early, right?
I was there like
Okay. There's a thunderstorm. So Salagia.
It was a whole thunderstorm.
And as soon as you got to a certain point, like 10 minutes away,
Done.
Yeah.
We was trying to get some food. We couldn't find no food.
damn.
Literally.
Yeah.
I for sure had Bojangles.
Before.
Yes.
We stopped at some small diner
Oh yeah.
somewhere. Remember that? Some tiny diner. Fire. The food was fire.
Fire.
Was it like
it was
white though?
It was white. Hey, they like what? They look like they thought we was aliens. Like,
Yeah.
they seen
That's
nothing.
how
We
it
was
be.
we UPK. Like, we going to Passover. And
Yeah.
That's like, oh, where y'all from? And that's
Yeah.
like, where y'all from?
That's
Right. That's crazy. That's a cold ass little skit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like say one thing
Go.
on the Passover thing too.
Uh.
Like I think with all that stuff going on, if you were a person that wasn't like to a person that's dedicated, loyal to the truth, nothing.
Yeah, facts.
Nothing.
It wasn't.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, we're still gonna get down what we gotta do.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's inconveniencing, but we still gonna.
No. I'm gonna add to what you about to say.
We still gonna get down and do what we gotta do. But for those who aren't sincere in here, or those who don't want to be, or as dedicated, maybe it's your first Passover, maybe you was just trying to come check out the scenery, or maybe you don't really love the Lord, but you would think of it as a total detriment, total this is
Waste
Yeah.
of time, waste of money.
Yeah.
waste of money, it's just poor and all
Yeah.
that other type of thing. So
That shit was beautiful.
Yeah, that shit was
the real
dope.
persons, the real people that love the Lord and serve the Lord are dedicated to the school. Think nothing of it. That's all.
And don't underestimate being together. You know what I'm saying? Like we was together. We was fire thinking the whip. And we
Yeah.
was moving around in the rain, all that shit. And nigga, we are from the city. All of the brothers in that car is from the city. And we in some hick town, Snow Hill,
Man.
North Carolina.
Crazy.
We drove an hour and a half to get there, hour and 45. We stopped
Crazy.
and got liquor. So we moving around and we just like, damn, and we gonna get some food because we can't eat no living. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
gotta get some food, boom. We finally get the food. We get to the spot and it is beautiful.
What did y'all get
I had a burger.
at the Hick place?
Yeah, I got a burger. They got a Philly cheesesteak. You got a burger or something? Yeah.
Fire.
Oh, fresh off the grill, double. I got mine double.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What is it like they back there from some
They just cooked it in front of us. I ain't trust them. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
Yeah,
but they did it good.
Most
They had some,
High
it was a
Christ.
brother and a sister that worked in there too.
Look, when it was raining, I was like, well, shit. I guess going back to what he said, what Karata said. To us, it ain't nothing. I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna be wearing my fresh ass garment in the rain, nigga.
Right.
Nigga. Like, yeah. I guess I'm gonna be wearing my garment in the rain, nigga.
Huh? No, we said that in our skit. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We said that.
Hey, yeah.
Remember you snowboard. I said,
Ugh.
walking in the rain.
That's hard right there.
Prophetic.
That's hard right there, nigga.
For real.
Because that shit really did happen.
It really did.
And for somebody like Tabuan who was there when the sun came over the popped up.
11 a.m.
Everybody was looking because I think I was in 2 cars, so I'm rolling with. Matter of fact, Abad Yala was driving. I'm sitting kick back.
Yala.
He could drive now, so I'm like, you gonna drive? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's coming down hard as shit. I'm like,
Facts.
it just started raining out of the blue, and I'm like thinking about the Passover. I'm like, it is what it is, nigga. I'm putting on my garment, nigga. I'm wearing that garment, nigga. I worked too hard to make that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen. I'm serving the Lord in the rain. If I gotta serve the Lord in the rain, nah. I didn't get there till the next
No,
day.
what did you wear? No, the Passover. No, I said it was all black garment, right?
Oh, all black,
Yeah,
all
that
black,
was why I got a picture with you. You had the
all black. Crazy.
Black purple color.
Black.
Kind.
Whatever.
What? He said purple. Slaggy. Yeah, you know. That one
Brothers
always
kept
wears
asking,
some.
where your headpiece? Where your headpiece? I was like, I gave them away to brothers.
Yeah.
That was my brother. I gave them to brothers. I was gonna suffer.
right.
I tried to go buy
Yeah.
a headpiece. I was like, this don't match.
Hey, and then I learned later on that the land we was on was brother from the school, his grandmother's land. That's crazy. I was like, the Lord just made a way, bro.
She paid for the fireworks, and she was happy as hell that we did it. She said, "Man, if y'all want to come have it again next year, you can have it again next year for free, and I'll pay for double the fireworks because the fireworks went off for like 20 minutes or 15 minutes."
Kind of like, so if I could, that was a neighborhood.
Yeah,
I seen the Edomites was sitting on their porch looking at us.
There was a thread of mess or comments on I guess the community Facebook group.
Yeah.
And it was so hot.
Remember the police though? The police presence there was thick.
Oh,
When we
I never seen them.
But across the street, police was every. But go ahead. Sorry.
no, that was
Nah, they was there. They was out there thick, waiting because they was like, "Hey, don't park right there. Your shit's gonna get towed." So I had a car move car because we parked up there by the liquor store. It wasn't even a liquor store, but it was a mini mart, whatever.
Yeah.
So it was like we had to go move it. So we didn't want to get our shit towed. And yeah, he got a good parking spot. We got some strong. Like everything went straight. Like we had a good time. Bro.
Yeah.
It was a good time, man. Like everything. The black party was fire. Like we would have got there more earlier, but our flight was delayed. Like 3 times.
That was also giving us some flack about having China Monet there.
God,
it's
I
crazy.
love being in the UPK because them cats are so soft.
So soft and so Christian.
They wanted that to be our Passover so bad.
Even
I know, huh?
Even
Even,
if it
though
was-
it's in the title of the lives.
All black.
All black party.
like
You know what I'm saying?
Like China Monet, I'm not the biggest fan, but I support what we was trying to get down on though.
Mm-hmm.
Using her to, hey, that's a song that supports what we tell our sisters to do. You feel me?
That's a song.
Oh, Slaggy.
That's a song, like Commander Junior Hunter said, that fights against
Right.
the Sexy Riz, the Megan Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's, all of the stuff that the industry is pushing right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's an alien concept to our sisters to hear. I cook, I clean.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I like having
it's
sex too.
It's an alien concept, so that's why we got behind it. We know that this sister is in the world, but that concept, you know what I mean, is something that is a biblical, virtuous woman concept.
And
you know what I'm
if I
saying?
could, Christ said this. I'm taking my pad like this, but he said he sat with the publicans because he's like, why you sitting with the publicans? He said, why would I have to sit with them that are whole? You know what I'm saying? Like you want to sit with the people who need the medicine.
Right.
That's like the realest thing. Like when we go, man, we know so many brothers and sisters in the world, good brothers and sisters in the world. You know, and they're not in the truth, but that don't make them necessarily evil. Like, they're in the world, but they're not evil.
And that don't necessarily make you better than them because oh, you know that you a Israelite.
You know how many people be seeing us like out, and they be like, they just admire. They don't necessarily want to get down with us, but they admire our get down though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be like,
Yeah.
they like how we move, how we talk, how we move around, or how we dress, all that shit. They don't want to do it, but they want to support.
Right.
They're like, you know, shit, we got some furniture from people that's from some supporters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is
Right.
from a supporter. That's from supporters. Like, we get things from supporters. They don't necessarily want to be down, but they know like,
They
hey,
like-
y'all doing y'all thing here.
And they appreciate it.
Exactly.
And they throw up the fist like, man, y'all niggas is, man, y'all real ones. You know what I mean?
Y'all want to say anything before we wrap it up? Time checking.
I just want to say, as a black, masculine man, my daughters are not playing in no grown-ass man's hair. You know what I'm saying? That's not going down. And any of y'all that think that's okay, you're weird as hell.
Facts.
Something is wrong with
Get
you.
you some
You're-
self-awareness.
you destroyed, and you need to get in this truth so you know what professionalism is and what's appropriate, because obviously the world didn't teach you what that is.
Facts. You want to say anything else?
Lawson.
You know what I mean? With that, like, I want to say something too. Just to piggyback off what the wall said. You know what I mean? It's never okay for an adult and a child to have a relationship where they're friends, where they're looking at each other as friends. When your daughter can refer to him as a friend, that's not your friend. That's not her friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be teachers. We got to be, we got to lead by example. And I think we should teach. Your teacher should be the one to teach you, hey, there's relationships between adults and kids that are very inappropriate. We won't have inappropriate relationships in here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a master student relationship in here.
That's right.
So you're
That's
gonna
right.
learn from me. I'm gonna teach you how to be, so you grow up and you know not to be friends with no little kids either.
That's
you gotta be a
right.
teacher.
That's a real teacher.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we just gotta make, like you said, we gotta be more. We need more structure, more discipline. Cats like that, man. I feel like he is something wrong with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how
Definitely.
he became a teacher for real,
Definitely.
but but that's it though, man. We're gonna roll up out of here. That was a Rebirth episode. What, man? We're gonna be cracking next week too.
Right.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom. Lord Christ. Clap it up. Clap it up.